back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Back-to-back carries here. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That's the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First and 10. Here's Watson. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Play good for 17 and a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First down, ball at the 36. Lone back gets the handoff. And he works it down to the 30-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They've got a man in motion. This is Henry on 2nd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Carlson's kick is good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Set to return this, Trey Palmer. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Purdy throwing here to start. That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Purdy on first down. That's brought in by White. And that's good for a gain of 5. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Putting a receiver in motion. From the 43.
Wow.
And he pulls in the interception.
Wow.
And it's a
What
touchdown as he
odds,
brings it
bro?
back for the pick six.
What
On
fucking
comes Dustin
odds?
Hopkins to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights.
That.
And the
Oh,
Browns go up 10-zip
God.
here in the first.
nope. Love it.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Give for the first time to Rachaad White. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 32. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, White. He gets the 1st and more to the 45. And he's finally stopped across midfield at the 47. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll advance this down to the 38-yard line. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Purdy setting up that play action. Ligette's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 35 out of that one. And that gives them 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the red zone now. And they will score. It's a Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Deontay Johnson with the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's Miller on the return. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Watson to throw it. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Here's a give up the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that 1st down marker.
From the 36. Has it at the 7.
No way.
And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
Big play sets him up pretty here with 1st and goal from the 5. Play action, it's Watson. Bails out of the pocket quick.
Yeah, fuck out of here with that
Incomplete in
bullshit.
the end zone.
I'll tell you what that deflection right there, Kate, tells me. That defense was following and reading the quarterback's eyes. Knew exactly where that throw was going. And it takes a little bit of
Should've been
intuition,
big, but it's okay.
a little bit of feel.
Get it back
He's able
next
to
time.
get his hands on it and knock it out of bounds.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. They send a man in motion. They give it to him up the middle. And that hit stops him in his tracks. Stopped for no gain, and it leaves them 6 yards out on 3rd and goal. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Ready to go with the 2nd quarter. And it's the Browns with it inside the red zone. Watson has it, 3rd and goal. That's a Cleveland touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
On is Hopkins for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns make it a 10-point ball game. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Reward that tackle to Michael Hall. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Looking right, and he finds him. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Darnell Savage brings that to an end.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Browns are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six.
Crazy.
Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Caught by his fullback behind the line. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. Then you're going to be just fine.
The give here on 2nd.
Bro, what?
And he's in. It's a
The Madden fuck.
The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate. You're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come.
Up the middle, and somebody blocked it. Looks like the Bucs have it. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. The 30. And against
They said
all
this was
odds,
the
they
Madden
get the
Dust
ball
return
and
because of
return it
the
all the
condition.
way for 2 points.
It's far from this kicker's first NFL campaign, but I bet you it's one of the first kicks he's seen turn into points on the other side. Hey, listen, fault is shared by everybody, but I'm sure he'd prefer this to be the last time it happens in his lengthy career.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for White. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. It was Geno Stone up there to make that play.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
2nd and 6 now. Finds him over the middle. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. That one gains 7. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Pretty throwing here on 1st. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Up the middle, here goes White. And he's brought down for a loss.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Cut for big yards on the right side. And in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers make it a one-score game in the first half. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Watson now off play action. Looking to his fullback now. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From the 39. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And what will they dial up on 3rd
I'm so confused.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off a defense at any time.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
Win the early battle.
See?
Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Trying down the middle with Henry. And he gets this forward to the 19. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run. It may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
From the 19. He's got it at the 5. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
I guess I was a blitzer.
4 downs now to get in.
Oops.
Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Running for it again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Back-to-back runs, stop short, and now it leaves him with a big 3rd and goal. So through a flurry of points, we have hit the 2-minute warning. The Browns with a chance to boost their lead.
Need home
They've
to
held
throw
him
a
out
pick here.
twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Here's Watson to the air.
Let's
Made the
fucking
throw
go. That's
as he
fine.
was getting hit, Brock, and
Go
it's
for it, I do.
incomplete.
And this
So
is why
glad.
scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that
Look at
ball.
my- look
It takes
exactly
a player who
what I
can
mean, bro.
close quickly to get to him
Let's
before it's
fucking
released.
go.
And that sure altered the throw.
So the Browns are
Can you
going to
block
kick
it
the
again?
field goal on 4th down. Dustin Hopkins on for the attempt. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm.
Let's
And
do
no
this,
better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. On the return, here's Palmer. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31. From the gun is Purdy. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. From the 38.
What speed boost? What the fuck?
Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
What speed boost is Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah getting on? What the actual fuck?
Linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
On is Hopkins for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns take a 3-possession lead.
Well, now we definitely got a fucking score and score beat.
After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off.
Makes no fucking sense how this man got a goddamn
On the
speed
return,
boost.
here's Palmer.
All of them yard, like, the ball's literally about to hit the fucking ground, and this man just speed boost over it. Making no fucking sense at all.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. After the pick, Purdy back to the air. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. Ball at the 33 for first down. White trying this straight ahead. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
That's complete to Leggett. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Looking to throw, Purdy. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Purdy gets this from the pistol. He put everything he had into this one. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react? read or react. You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. To throw again, it's Purdy. On the move, headed right. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Oh, and it's a fake
I
punt
threw
on
it
football.
as fast as I could,
And
too.
the fake punt is not going to keep things
Like,
going.
I don't
Brock. He
understand.
winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on down.
Oh my God, how do you get
You know,
this?
in these situations, Kate, you got to be a great actor. That time, the punt unit defensively was not buying anything they were selling. That's a big stop on the fake punt.
That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Second down. Watson throwing again. It's into the hands of Wright. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
The fact
Justin
that
Hopkins is going to try this Browns field goal. This a 39-yarder from the left hash. Carlson's kick is good. And that extends the lead to 20. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They kick the running back in motion. He's on the move.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Second and 3 now. It's White on the give. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Purdy on first down.
Why was Purdy? Purdy. That was so bad, Purdy.
And the Browns
You
have it.
supposed to hit square and you threw it over
INT of the
there?
day.
Purdy.
Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room
What
on the
the
losing
actual
side of things,
fuck?
right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt. I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then
They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd and 8. That one's complete over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10, it's a give to White. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Purdy to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
3rd and long for him here. Finds his man over the middle. Will be touchdown short of the marker, so 4th down coming up. The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Browns will go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Play action. It's Watson. He just throws this one away. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to the air, Watson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Cuts right. A lot of grass ahead.
That's crazy.
Inside the 20. Breaks out the spin cycle. He's in. Touchdown. The Browns can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. The AT is up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns grow their lead yet again. Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. It's Purdy. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
I think it's fair to say, in the eye in the sky didn't lie, without that ball being tipped, we were looking at a big game. They missed opportunity to push their offense, and a great play on the other side to deny the throw.
Back to the air on second. Purdy. Legette's got it. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Purdy setting up that play action. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, 3rd and short is a difficult one to call. Do you want to run into the teeth of a defense looking for that handoff, or try to throw it to him and use the element of surprise? Evidently, well, that's one they should have run instead.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. They're going for this. Oh, no, they get him yet again.
It's fine.
And the Browns are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Another run for Henry. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. First down, and they go right back to him. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he tried to power it forward, but I don't think he got it. No gain on the play. That brings up a tough decision for them on 4th down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Is this too serious right now?
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Running for it. Here's Henry. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on 4th down.
4th down, pressure on him. He was not backing down for a second. Nice effort to carry the rock. More importantly, for his offense to get a 1st down.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Watson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the 1st sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
It's Henry on the counter. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Browns football to start the 4th in what's been a one-sided game in their favor.
Just needed to score 26 points in there. 27 actually, so
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Watson now. Finds his target, Ryman. They deliver a shot before he can get to the line.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB you just... Defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
Carlson's kick is good. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
On the return, here's Palmer. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He'll get this complete to White. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Purdy throwing here on 1st. This is reeled in by Leggett. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Second and 3 now. Play action now with Purdy.
You got fucking bounced, bro.
Again.
That's so
Darnell Savage with the
annoying.
pick. And the Browns will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
The drive begins with Henry. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Running once more with Henry. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down. Back to throw now. Finds him on the slant. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line. No return on that punt. And the Buccaneers will get set to go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Connects with Johnson. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
1st down throw by Purdy. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
The give now to White. And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards. Second down now, 7 to go. Again, this is White. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. He got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. And that'll be enough for the 1st as they touch him down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And he's got it, so they'll pull a little ways back with a touchdown. The Buccaneers making the scoreboard look a touch better. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers trail by 23 now. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And that kick fails. The Browns able to recover. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
All right, here we go. Second down. Hand off to the back. And in a rarity today, he stopped at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
The Buccaneers bringing out a dime look, 3rd down coming. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Here's Henry on the option. Escapes a defender. Strong running inside the 30. And they'll finally bring him down at the 22. It's a gain of 22. And that gives the Browns a first.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back. And this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect a timeout coming any moment now.
Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Man in motion here. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Now the Browns spend their final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to the air here. Touchdown, Cleveland. On is Hopkins for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns continue piling onto this lead. After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And they dodge a turnover there on the return.
Awareness, awareness, awareness. So critical in so many phases of the game. And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing the lane, but in this case, recognizing the fumble and most importantly, keeping that possession.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down. So the Browns come away with the win. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Browns. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.